Hey friend, thanks for joining me back here, getting back into the Fractal ecosystem here. My name is Matthew Dale. I'm here to help you play better, sound great, and understand more. And I'm going to talk about how to use one expression pedal to control a volume and a wah. In this case, FX3 also will pertain to FM3 and FM9. So I've got this is one of my templates. This is my band commander template up. And that's pretty much it. I'm keeping it pretty simple as far as tones go. Nice, clean band commander going through. Some twin reverb cabinets, splash of reverb, and whatever. So I'm going to get a wah block in here. And I'm going to get a volume pedal on the back half. That's generally where I like to put a volume pedal. Since it's like post-gain and a pre-reverb and delay. It's good for swells and that sort of thing. And what we're going to be doing is actually utilizing the scenes function probably in a way that we don't typically use it for. A lot of times we'll use scenes to control like effects on and off and maybe like amp gain stages, maybe scene controllers, maybe different amp types and that sort of thing. But I'm going to use the scenes functionality in a little different way for this stuff. So first, I've got my wah. I really like the Collide at stock settings. That's good. Volume is pretty boring, so we don't really need to do anything there. I'm going to assign, for me, I have my FC pedal port number 1, or pedal jack number 1, set to external 1. Something that you might notice if you have a lot of my presets or have my preset packs or something is I have anything that's on a pedal, I have it set to external 1. That way I can just translate that between my devices. I have pedal jack on my FM9 and FM3 set to external 1. And I have my Axe FC pedal 1 set to external 1. And that way, when I bring a preset that I've made on the FX3 over to my FM3, all I need to do is plug in my my expression pedal to the appropriate jack, and everything works. It works flawlessly. It's great. However, if you don't have anything set to external 1, it's not going to work for you. So that is just a little bit of a aside here from what we're doing. But I am going to set our modifier. I'm in my modifier menu on the volume. I am going to set this modifier to only be active on channel A. So this is my volume. Let me bypass the wah here real quick. And you can see I am controlling the volume over here. So I've got my volume pedal doing volume pedal things. On the wah side of things, I'm going to also put external 1 over here for my pedal. And I'm going to do a little auto engage, fast position, off value 95%. So it's off up here, and then when I move it, it'll start to work. But I've got both wah and volume going on. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to go into my scene manager and say that I want this one to be my volume, and I want this one to be my wah. Wah. And I'm also going to make sure that I'm on channel A. I'm just sort of retweaking this preset a little bit here. Volume, this block is going to be, I'm going to set the volume block to channel B over the wah scene, which it actually kind of is, which is great. And then on the wah, I'm going to set it to channel B on the volume scene. So now I just also want to make sure that, I forgot to do this on the wah, this is set to channel A only, and it won't actually take effect, so that's left bypass. So I've got just my volume, and then if I go to scene 2, and that's great. I could do that like in my typical scenes layout and just go from scene to scene, but I'm going to do you one better. Something that's a little bit more functional. I'm going to write a per preset override. I'm going to have it do scenes. I'm going to toggle the scenes, and then I'm going to select my primary scene to be scene 2, secondary scene to be scene 1, and I want it to be the current name, I think. We'll go with that. And if I go over to my layout, and I'll just put it right here, for example, wherever you would like to place it. Now, down at my feet, the light is on when the wah is active. That's why I did this in such a way to be the primary scene is scene 2, and the secondary scene is scene 1. If I press it, it says volume, and the light is off. So that gives me a sort of a master switch to basically tell my expression pedal what it's doing. Now, if I wanted to just sort of fully flesh out what I'm doing in this preset, because this would be, if I set up something like this is going to be something that I don't really want I don't really want a lot of scenes going on. I'm just using the scenes parameter to do this special switching on the individual channels and how the modifiers are active or not active on the individual channels. So maybe I also want a drive. And let's try from my block library, which that's not it. Let's try from my block library the clean boost. Let's do the RC boost instead. And let's go ahead and just crank this up a little bit. And let's do a little less treble, a little more bass. Let's also get a filter block in here and do my 2 dB boost on that. I'm going to do a control switch for the filter block and for the delay block. Control switch 1, make it off when it's off, make it on when it's on. And I am going to do something else, I think. Let's do maybe a chorus. Just pull in some things in here. And I will leave it like that. If I bypass this, what does it sound like? Yeah. Yeah, I like that. So I'm going to go back up to my per preset stuff. And I'm going to do a control switch 1 on latching, custom. This is going to be my lead boost. That's good. Let's also do an effect. That is going to be the drive bypass. That is good there. And then also we'll do another effect. That is the chorus bypass. And chorus 2. Let's go ahead and put this around here. So now I'm going to do my drive pedal there, which is 3. My lead switch there, which is 2. And my chorus switch over yonder, which is 4. So now at my feet, if you can kind of visualize this on my screen, I've got the switch that's going to control either volume or wah, and I wonder if it'll update and yeah, so you can actually kind of see it. So now I've got a wah going on. I can just do volume stuff. And I'm also going to want to change a couple of other things just to make sure that my drive ignores all scene changes as well as the chorus. So clean and with chorus and maybe some drive and lead boost. Turn off the chorus. Go back to wah. I can turn off the other two there. So down at my feet, I've got something that actually works within this particular ecosystem. A drive pedal, a chorus pedal, a switch to control what my expression pedal is doing, and then my lead boost. Highly functional. If you like this, I'm going to put it up on my Patreon. You can find the link to that in the description box below. It will be up there for free. One thing that I am doing that's sort of brand new is something called Rate My Preset. So if you want to see your preset featured on this channel, and I can kind of offer what I think of it and some improvements that you might want to make, you can email me at ratemypreset@gmail.com and send me your Fractal presets, and I will take a look at them. And that'll about do it for me. My name is Matthew Dale. I'm here to help you play better, sound great, and understand more. And I'll see you next time.